Hi, this is Megan from Wellness in Motion. I am the acupuncturist at the Brookline location, and I wanted to give some acupressure recommendations that you can do from home. Very accessible, very easy to do. The point that I want to talk about today is called large intestine 4. It's on the back of the hand. The translation of the name of the point is joining valley. So if you think about a valley as being a low-lying area where things can accumulate and build up, and if allowed to stay there, they can kind of fester. This point is really good for clearing away these accumulations. So to that end, it has a detoxifying component to it, and that can be on a number of capacities. It can be if you find yourself overindulging, taking one too many trips to the fridge when you're kind of stuck at home with not a whole lot to do. So it can be in a substance sense, but it can also be mentally, emotionally as well. So it's very good at relieving excesses. It's good at detoxifying in a eliminative capacity as well. So it definitely has digestive effects. If you find that things are getting a little bit slowed down in that realm, it's helpful in that regard. Importantly, this point is contraindicated in pregnancy. So if you're pregnant or think that you might be pregnant, you won't want to do this point. I'll do other videos on other points that have similar effects. So to find this point, you are going to be on the back of your hand. So you have a metacarpal here, a long bone here for each of your fingers. You're going to go find the long bone right here connected to your index finger. And you're going to roll off of it so that you're in sort of the fleshy part in between the thumb and the index finger. And you want to be right around the midpoint of this metacarpal here. You're going to roll off. And then I'm actually going to use my thumb to kind of press in there. And you want to give it some good pressure, and you'll find a spot that's a little squawky, it's a little reactive, it might be a little bit painful, and that's okay. That's just telling you that you found the point, and you want to give it some good pressure for about 30 seconds or so. So aside from all of the points, actions as it relates to toxicity and accumulation, it's also an all-star point with regard to pain. So pain throughout the whole body, it's very helpful for alleviating pain. It's also what's called a command point. So there's a designation of different kinds of points that treat specific parts of the body. So large intestine 4 is a command point for the face. So if you are experiencing headaches or sinus congestion, anything related to seasonal allergies, red, dry eyes, this point will address any issues related to the head and the face, which is pretty pertinent right now. So those are just a few of the actions that this point is good for. Any kind of pain in the body, anything going on with the face, sort of slow, sluggish digestion, and then accumulation, relieving accumulations, whether they be just sort of a buildup of emotions, which I know many of us are experiencing right now, or a buildup of actual substances if we're feeling a little sludgy, a little sluggish and slowed down with the foods that we're eating right now. So it covers quite a few bases. As far as which side to use is concerned, generally you would do one side if you're looking to create movement and kind of stir things up, and you would do both sides if you're looking to evoke balance or more harmony in the body. So you kind of choose your own adventure depending on what you're experiencing. So you want to give it good pressure, about 30 seconds or so. You can do this every day. You can do this anytime you're experiencing pain. But when you are doing it, you want to make sure that you're calm and present, focused on what you're doing, taking deep breaths with an emphasis on the exhale. So it's a breath in, and then an even slower, more steady exhale, bringing yourself into that sort of parasympathetic rest and digest state so that your body's actually receiving the impact of the acupressure that you're doing. Hope you try it out, and I hope it does some good for you.